Okay, nostrils, Cappy. I gotta be quick with this because my phone doesn't have that much memory because it's a cheap phone. I was listening to Better Bachelor. He was talking about this gal, a group of gals who are now doing the trad life or trad wife. Uh, Not lifestyle. It's a grift, 100% grift. And I was kind of, he's a good guy. He just has more morals than me. He's like, well, did she really see the error of her ways? He's talking about some gal who was like selling candles at concerts, doing drugs, literally just being a whore. I think even doing OnlyFans. And now she's a trad wife and she wants to like go off grid and raise her children. And oh, she was lesbian, of course. Now she's not. And guys, if this doesn't tell you she's a born again Christian, the original grift pivot grift. And he made the point that, okay, there should always be a path for redemption. Not me. No. No, not at all. Because there was a wrong. And what I see you guys do, not necessarily my audience, but certainly the ones that are giving these gals millions of dollars, is you're like so desperate for conservative girl next door traditional wife porn. And that's all this is. That's all it is that you'll immediately forgive these girls. Forgive. Oh, come on, welcome, oh my God, yeah. And I hated the prodigal son. That parable did not sit well with me. I'm like, the son was a dick. Oh, open up the festival and why gain my son back? Shouldn't he be like doing dishes or like picking up the cow poop? I mean, what? Really? I sided with, I don't know, the other son who's like, I've done nothing but what you've told me to do. This person should be punished. They should be ashamed. But man, you guys really like that prodigal son dad. Y'all go with that. And my argument is not only one, don't believe it because it's a grift, but even in the case where it might be sincere, and even then I'm wondering how sincere is it, I'm more like, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn second. You literally advocated an ideology and voted a certain way to make the rules of the society be very, and you may disagree with this, definitely anti-male if you're a feminist, anti-family, anti-tradition, not necessarily pro, but they have merit in the unit of society, anti-merit. You traded in freedom for security. You enslaved people who were already paying at least a third in taxes. You kept voting them in, all ultimately to be popular, by the way. And then especially with the feminist route where you hate, not all, of course, but you blame all your problems on men and men are the oppressors and us versus them mentality. And all of a sudden it's like, tee it was just a phase. And that's what triggered this was a combination of Joker's video. But I was on the Twittograms and there's some gal that, not all of you guys, not you guys, I'm talking the dumb boys. Lord knows, 250,000 subscribers. And she's like, oh yeah, this was me when I was a feminist. And she literally just said, it was just a phase. No, bitch, you voted for evil shit. You voted against people. You voted against individuals. You voted against freedom. You generally voted against men. Lord knows what you treated people like individually. And now, grift or not, when you say, tee-hee, it was just a phase, it's like, oh, I was just being a silly girl. No. You're all equals now. And you will all pay. Now, pay, what are you going to do, Mega? I don't know. You certainly shouldn't reward these girls, these Benedict Arnolds, with subscriberships and other forms of conservative simp dollars. But whenever you hear it was just a phase, well, I want you to think it. Now I think of it, it's just like this. I think it was Saving Private Ryan, where the French women would fraternize with the Nazis. That's what this is like. And like literally, now I think of it, Nazism, communism, they're the same damn thing, just one has a funny mustache and a little bit of racism. But that's all that was. They're sucking Nazi dick, fucking the enemy, betraying their countrymen. And it's like, oh, tee-hee, it was just a phase. No, fuck you. You're anti-American, you're anti-male, you're anti-freedom. I'm not even getting into economics or anything like that. And now, tee I knew someone who voted Democrat his entire life. And I'm like, well, until I know you, for as long as I knew you voting Democrat, and now I know you're voting Republican, he's Republican now, but, or simply not Democrat, in my opinion. You just, I don't care, as long as you don't vote for them. All right, but otherwise, no, shut up. You caused another guy, you may not know this guy, his name's Joe Soucheray. Typical boomer. He was a hippie Democrat back when he was younger, voted Democrat. I love these boomers. Oh my God, I can't believe the Democrats. Like, where do you think they came from? And so, how do you, I don't know if there's any way that there's justice served or punishment, or they have to pay a penance or something like that. But for God's sake, don't associate with these people. Don't hang out with these girls. Don't subscribe to them. One, because there's a 98% chance it's a grift, they don't believe it, but 2% chance they don't deserve it. Because, man, if he just a face, we are fucked. I mean, we already are fucked. Get my book, Enjoy the Decline. But this, even if they're 100% sincere, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Like, or you go donate time to whatever, the Libertarian Party, or let's see you do some economic research. Let's see you actually go, donate some money to some political cause you're all for. Let's see that. And after 15 years of that, then we'll say, all right, you put in your dues. But in the meantime, can you guys just stop subscribing to these girls and stop following them? That's all I got. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.